welcome to Books and Key. I'm Key and today I'm here to unbox my largest and last Amazon haul ever. Yes, you heard that correctly. This is the last time that I will ever be buying physical books from Amazon. I'm going to choose local, independent, small booksellers and bookshops instead. Let me give you a bit of background. So pre-lockdown, I was an avid bookshop visitor and bookshop shopper. I did not get a lot of my books online from Amazon. But during the lockdown, I couldn't go out and a lot of these bookstores were shut down. Also, Amazon was one of the first things to open back up and it is easy AF to shop on Amazon. Add to cart, it already has your address saved and your card details saved. And if you're a Prime member like me, you get your order literally the next day. So it is instant gratification and that is very, very satisfying. However, the local bookstores have opened up now, and even if you're not visiting them, they have a very strong online presence which makes it as easy to order from them as it is to order from Amazon. Now let me tell you very quickly why I want to support these small bookstores. First of all, these bookstores are their bread and butter, okay? They are not a huge corporation like Amazon. They need this money and are shopping to stay afloat. Second, now they have a very, very strong online presence, as I said. So they're on Instagram. You get to see the latest collections. They have the new releases with them. And it is so easy to reach them through DM or WhatsApp. And they will give you recommendations. They'll tell you what's in stock. And they will send the books to you personally. Yes, shipping might cost a bit more. Yes, you might not get your book the next day, but you are supporting someone's livelihood. Now I understand that it's not always easy. It's not black and white, right? I'm not demonizing Amazon because if you have a Kindle, you might still be buying ebooks from Amazon. If you are on a tight budget, Amazon has cheaper prices. There are also sales going on. Like right now it's the festive season. So there are big sales happening on Amazon. And so, you might get a lot of bang out of your budget. But you can still support your local independent businesses. They're on Instagram, right? Give them a shout out in your story. Recommend them to someone. Or make a place in your book budget where you order one book from them every month or every 6 weeks. Every little bit matters. Trust me. Now, I, as someone who has a dedicated book budget, can really afford to now invest my money in small local independent bookstores. I have placed orders with them rather hesitatingly at first, but I've got excellent customer service. I've got my orders delivered as soon as possible, and I've been a very, very happy customer of a few online stores like Cool School and Bahari Sons, which are actual bookstores of course, but now they are shipping online as well. I also have a huge list of recommendations from friends and family, which I will be linking in the description box below, so check them out. So, long story short, supporting local independent small bookstores and not supporting Amazon anymore. Okay, that being said, I think it's time to get on to the unboxing. This is like my last hurrah from Amazon, and so I thought I'll show you guys the books very quickly. There are like 15 plus books in this giant pile. Okay, so the first package is already open, and in this we have Only Ever Yours by Louise O'Neill. This is a book that I already have on my Kindle, but it was so good that I could not resist owning it. Very quickly it says, the school trains them to be pretty, the school trains them to be good, the school trains them to always be willing. All their lives, the Eves have been waiting. So the Eves are the girls. And now they are ready for the outside world. Companion, concubine or chastity. The men will decide. This is a really disturbing book, but it's very well written. Next, I don't know what's in there. Let's see. I always hate opening these Amazon packages because it just makes me realize how wasteful their packaging is. There's so much plastic, man. We have Greetings from Berry Park. This is a recommendation from Nashwa of Nashwa S. And I think it is about someone who is British Pakistani. constant battle to reconcile between being both British and Muslim. Very excited to read this one. Next is a very huge looking book. Okay, come on. Okay, and it is, wow, what is it? It's Wolf Hall by Hilary Mantel. I love historical fiction and everyone is like, why haven't you read this yet? But people have also said that it's slow and sometimes hard to get into. So I am really wanting to see which camp I fall into. Next. I look like a psychopath just sitting here wielding scissors. This is going quick. Nice. Okay, Hamlet. I am so excited to read this. I've seen this all over BookTube and it is a story based on the life of Shakespeare's son who was named Hamlet. Next, very slim book. Did I order something slim? Oh, okay. So this is Ishq Mein Sheher Hona by Ravish Kumar. This is a Hindi book and I bought this on the recommendation of a friend named Manya. So I tried a couple of Hindi books in the past, but I found them to be very poorly written, and so I asked my friends for recommendations, and this is a recommendation and it's a nice short book. So I'm gonna try really hard to read this. Okay, next. This video is gonna be a bitch to edit, man. Okay, what do we have here? Something that looks very interesting. It is Real Stories of Dealing with Depression. I have no idea where I saw this, but I do suffer from depression and I thought it would be very nice to read first-hand accounts of people who are dealing with the same thing. Next is another book that feels very thin. Maybe it is another Hindi book because I remember buying at least 2 or 3. Yes, it is. It is Eidgah Evam Anya Kahaniyan. Eidgah and Other Stories by Munshi Premchand, who is a very, very famous Hindi writer. Eidgah is a story that I studied in school, and so I'm really excited to bring some of that Hindi nostalgia back into my life. Next, just opening packages one after the other. We have a fantasy novel, The Bear and the Nightingale. This is based on some kind of Russian folklore. I have no idea. But Make With Books is doing a read along for this in November, December and January. There are 3 books. It's a trilogy. So I bought the first book. I will read it in November. If I like it, I'll get the other 2. If not, no big deal. I still have 4 packages left, guys, okay? And I'm pretty sure that the ones at the bottom have more than 1 book. Anyway, let's keep going. Come on, dude. Open up. Then we have Americana by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. Here we go. I cannot believe I haven't read this. Everyone raves about this book. It is about Ifemelu and Obinze, who are young and in love when they depart military-ruled Nigeria. In America, Ifemelu has to grapple with what it means to be black. Obinze plunges into a dangerous, undocumented life in London, and they reunite 15 years later. Sounds amazing. Moving on, let's see what this last package, which is not cardboard, has in store for us. Think Like a Monk by Jay Shetty. Now we are on to the last 2 cardboard boxes. These are usually the most difficult to open, but I mean, I need to get the books out, so I'm just gonna go on a ripping spree. Ooh, that was easy. So here I have Wind Witch, which I think is the 2nd book. Yeah, this is the 2nd book in the Truth Witch series. This is another one that I have on my Kindle, but I loved it so much that I had to have it in physical form. It'll take too long to sum this up, so just look up the Truth Witch series. Get the books because all 3 are excellent. If you like fantasy, if not, skip. The last one. Oh my god. I cannot believe that I have accomplished this unboxing. But this one has Anxious People by Frederick Backman. I love Frederick Backman. He is one of my most favorite authors ever, and I was so anxious to get my hands on Anxious People. See what I did there? So here's what this is about. It says a bungled robbery has developed into a hostage situation and the offender is refusing to communicate their demands to the police, and within the building, fear quickly turns to irritation. Okay, and the good thing about this is when you remove the dust jacket, there's nothing amazing. But inside, look, there are illustrations of all the people who are stuck in there. This is so cool. And now we are down to the last book. This is also Hindi. This is Governed by Munshi Premchand. I think this is about a woman who wants some jewels or something, and then her husband does some embezzling at his office to get those jewels for her. And this was recommended by Masala Chai. I will link her YouTube channel below. So here is my giant haul. My arms are paining holding this stack up for you guys. So here, and all the books are literally toppling down now. So I'm going to stop filming and gather them up and clear up all the packaging. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and this haul. And do let me know in the comments below where you stand on the Amazon versus independent bookstore spectrum. You don't have to be black and white, okay? You could be somewhere in between. You could be on one side, you could be on the other. I don't care as long as I get to know what you guys think. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you in my next video. Bye.